son Kenny Hellock. Side then, Mr. and Mrs. Jim Rudolph and his son Greg. Mr. and Mrs. Bill Connors and their son Tim. Judy Ricks and Gary Lagerquist and son Rick Ricks. Mrs. Faye Robertson and son Chip, number 54. Mrs. Nancy Kessel and her son Terry. Mr. and Mrs. Warren Karst and son Randy. Mrs. Lillian Uphouse and her son Jim. Mr. and Mrs. Dave Castleberry and son Mike. Mrs. May Stein and her son Rod. Mr. and Mrs. Richard Sealer and son Sean. Mr. and Mrs. Ray Reagan and their son Mike. These are the 1986 senior Scotties and their parents. Again, our usual thank you to the Elks Cannon for being here. We always hope to hear a lot of noise out of those people. And a thank you to the EMT unit.
I have seen it in the week next to Trino. A team gets to be 7-0, and sometimes a little lethargy, or they become a little lethargic in their practicing. First offensive line. Starting at center will be Brent Reber, a 195-pound senior. At one guard, Randy Witter, a 165-pound senior. The other guard, Craig Tillman, he is a 167-pound senior. At the tackle, Craig Passon, a 200-pound senior. And Jason Coates, a 190-pound senior. At the inside, the Havre Jayhawkers, Lee Silva, a 200-pound senior. At the end, he has Tony Longden, with a 150-pound senior. At the other end, Brent Zampo, a 145-pound sophomore. In the way from the kickoff of this final regular season game. But we'll be back with that when we come back to Glasgow in just 1 minute.
Of leading brands, professional assistance and low prices. Need insurance? Save time and money. Shop the insurance store. United Insurance and Realty. Downtown Glasgow. You can find out the difference between following fashion and setting them at Daughters Store in Glasgow. Daughters Store always promotes your fashion independence and invites you in anytime to see all of today's latest fashion. Always a beautiful selection of jeans, shirts, dresses, blouses, and skirts, and a wide array of stunning accessories to choose from too. Daughters Store, for style, for quality, for comfort, and for you. For Glasgow's Young at Heart Women's Store.
And welcome back here to Kick finish up with the starting lineup of the Scotty defensive unit. A lot of seniors out there pumped up, ready to go. Taking over the receiving floor for the Havre Blue Pony side. They've got John Nielsen, the quarterback and defensive back, and he's out there in the receiving floor too, and talking to their coach John Curry for the game, Mike. He's the kid who wants to see that football get to him receiving for John Nielsen. He's the one who wants to see it, but he feels very serious back there as well. And on the receiving end, but we've got to see if they're going to kick it to Nielsen on the receiving team and see if Nielsen can't break something out and maybe get the big over.
And Glasgow has 9 seniors, 1 junior, 1 sophomore on offense, 9 seniors and 2 juniors on defense.
All right, we are underway as the Rick Stick goes back to the 10-yard line. We're stopping, takes it, cuts it up the center, is inside the right hash mark, down over the 30 to the 35-yard line, where the Havre Blue Ponies will start with their first offensive possession of this football game. And again, we'll remind you, we're going to try to keep track of possession time throughout tonight's football game. And both coaches think that's going to be a big factor. And neither one of these defensive teams want to give either offensive team a lot of time to work with the football. As the Blue Ponies come out on their first offensive possession, they've got the lone setback. That is Gorder. They've got the wide receiver split out to the left. At quarterback Nielsen. Nielsen takes it down the right side of the line, and he is turned in by defensive end Ricker and stacked up by the tackle Terrence Kessel on the left side. So the Scotties stop that one for a short gain. Nielsen for maybe half a yard. It'll bring up a second down and a long 9. Just underway here in the football game. Mr. Ibsen do that. You notice he turned Nielsen in, and the linebacker was right there. That's going to be one of the factors on the defensive team for the Scotties. They can keep Nielsen in check around those ends. Now they split the back and go in motion down the right side. Out over the left side, the pass out into the flat is short to the wide receiver Zamdo of Havre, incomplete. That'll bring up a third down and about 9 for the Blue Ponies. How is it that John Madden says this is the first big third down play? Could be the turning point of the game. Could be the turning point of the game. Kevin Howie, along with Ross, will be running in some plays there in the backfield. We'll try to make sure we keep those names straight for you. As Ross just came back in with the play, Zanto goes out wide to the left along with Tony Longden. Nielsen brings him to the line. Low step back, quarter behind. Nielsen drops back. Now he's screen pass out over the left. It is to Ross. Ross picks up a blocker or two, and then the pursuit of the Scotty defense catches up with him as he gets out over the 35 for a short gain of about 2 on the screen pass. That'll set up a fourth down and long for the Blue Ponies. They'll be kicking it away. Kurt Glasgow responded really good on that. When he first threw the ball, there was nothing but white out there. So the Blue Ponies on the first offensive possession of the night have to run 3 plays and punt it away. Dropping back to do the kicking, I believe, is Gorder. 3 steps, delivers a line drive, almost picked up by the Scotty. Picked up by Connors down near the 25-yard line, and he tries to take it around the left side, and he is stacked up by Zamto down there on the coverage in a hurry. Zamto on the stop. That was about a 40-yard punt from the line of scrimmage. Good punt. A good punt, taking it at the 25. We'll have to give about a yard on the return for Connors. Zamto down there in a hurry on the coverage with a great open field tackle. The Scotties come to the line. They split Connors wide to the right. Steeler in the slot to the right. They split the back. Halleck and Liebelt behind Martin. Martin to Halleck over the left side. Went right over left guard. Stacked up immediately. Maybe got about 3 yards on the play as he got it out near the 30-yard line. We'll give him at the 28, where we'll be second down and 9 for the Scotties. The tackle there was made by number 89, Lee Tillman, and we were told before the game, Mr. Tillman is one of the defensive standouts for Havre. 200-pound senior, big defensive end for the Blue Ponies as the Scotties come up to the line on their first offensive possession. Connors wide to the right, Steeler to the left. They hand off inside to Liebelt. Liebelt down over right tackle, and he's good for about 3 yards as he makes it out over the 30-yard line. Give it to him on the 33, where it'll be the Scotties. Third down in a long 4. That all-important third down again. Just over 9 minutes left here in the first quarter. Scotties come to the line. They put Connors out to the left, Steeler wide to the right. Martin hands off to Liebelt over the left side. Breakthrough tackle at the line of scrimmage. Brings that over the first down. He's on midfield where the Scotties will go first and 10 from the Scotties 47-yard line. So big Greg Liebelt out of the backfield, 200 pounds. Stripped 1 tackler and got a big gain. Excellent second effort by Mr. Liebelt. So Liebelt made that play as we got a timeout on the field. I think it's an equipment timeout being called by the officials. We've got 8:46 left here in quarter number 1, no score. The Scotties on their first offensive possession pick up their first down of this football game. Went to Liebelt over the left side. He picked up about 3. It'll set up, we'll give him 2. It'll set up a second down and 8 for the Scotties as they come past midfield on their first offensive possession. They're right at. Just nosed over the 50-yard line as Martin brings him to the line, second down and 8. He hands off on the right side to Halleck, and Halleck is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got ahead for a couple. In there on the stop was the big nose guard, John Magera. Got to say that right. Got here early just to get those names right. Magera on the stop for the Blue Ponies. It'll be a third down and 7 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Pony, 48-yard line. I predict he'll ride one of the halfbacks in and come up throwing. Martin brings him to the line. It is Connors wide to the right, Sealer wide to the left. Martin drops back into the shotgun, takes the snap. He's got Liebelt out in the right flat. He goes over the middle. Returns the tight end out near the 35-yard line. Complete first down for the Scotties, their second one on this drive. And the Scotties eat up some time and really hold the football just like they want to. That pass play goes for about 12 yards, and that's now the Scotties. First and 10 from the Havre Blue Pony, 33-yard line. 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter. The Scotties on their first offensive possession, picking up 2 first downs, holding onto the football. They come up to the line, first and 10. Connors wide to the left, Sealer wide to the right. Hand off to the tailback through Halleck. He gets a big hole over the left side, takes it out into the secondary. He's down over the 25-yard line of Havre. And another big gainer for the Scotties on the ground. Really mixing it up offensively. Passing, running, doing a heck of a job offensively. The Scotties on their first possession. You know how Mr. Hallock really covered that ball up? No way do they want to ruin this drive and fumble. With 6:56 left in quarter number 1, no score. The Scotties' first offensive possession, and they're threatening. Look up to the line, sending Connors wide right, Sealer wide left. Broken bone behind Martin. The handoff to Halleck. He steps up right at the line of scrimmage. And then the Blue Ponies converge on him. It's great passing. The first man to hit. Halleck out of the backfield. It's going to be no gain on the play. It'll bring up a third down and inches. Well, they're going to check it as maybe... Nope, they're going to make it third down and inches for the Scotties. The ball resting right at the 24-yard line of the Blue Pony. 6:30 and counting down here, quarter number 1. And the Scotties come to the line. They send Sealer wide to the left. Connors to the short side of the field on the right side. They're split behind Martin. Martin, quarterback spin, goes straight over Derek Kessel. Picks up more than enough for the first down as he takes it down near the 20-yard line. It's right at the 20. A 4-yard carry for Martin on the quarterback sneak, and it's a first and 10 for the Scotties. You know, one thing about when we get this deep, Kurt, it's not like 3 downs and a field goal. With Mr. Earp not kicking very well, I think we'll have 4 downs and that touchdown. That's something Coach Petrino very disappointed in right now, is the kicking game. As the Scotties handed off to Halleck over the left side, and he is wrapped up at the ankles by defensive end Tillman. Tillman making the stop right at the line of scrimmage. Halleck maybe drudging ahead for a yard. It'll bring up second and 9 as the ball now rests on the Havre Blue Pony 19-yard line. Scotty, Glasgow's offense has been pretty conservative so far, Kurt. No pitch out, you know, pretty much straight up the middle with Hallock and Liebelt. And heating up some clock here in the early going. Martin drops back 3 steps, looks for Jimmy Connors over the left side. Just over his outstretched fingers. Goes out of bounds. Being defense there by Alan Ross. Incomplete. It'll bring up a third down and 9 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Pony 19-yard line.
Now we'll see the sweep. The sweep is coming.
The sweep to which back, though?
Mr. Hallock, they're going to think it's going to go to Mr. Liebelt, but it's going to go to Mr. Hallock.
We've got 5:32 left here in quarter number 1 as the Scotties come to the line. They're in the split back set right behind Martin, who drops back into the... Play from scrimmage for the Scotties offensively to start second quarter. When he said Halleck, he went over the right side for a pickup of 4. It'll bring up a third down and about 2 for the Scotties as the football at Havre Blue Pony territory resting at the 41-yard line. Quickly, Mike, you kept track of some time of possession, something we thought would be important for a long time.
Yeah, we can say that.
We can say that. We know that for a fact. As their first offensive possession ate up about 4 minutes. They went down and scored the first 6 points of the football game. We've got 11:24 now left here in the half. Just underway, quarter number 2. Scotties with the football, and it is all tied up. 8-8. Scotties with possession of the football. facing them. The Havre Blue Pony, 41-yard line. Martin has the back in a broken bone. Liebelt in motion to the left, and it's handed off to Halleck to the left side. Breaks the tackle out into the secondary. He is down over the 30-yard line, and another big gain for Ken Halleck. So Halleck butts through for the 2 and then some as he carries it down to the 20. We'll make it the 29-yard line of the Blue Ponies, where the Scotties will take it first down and 10 from there.
Official statistician Dave Ray gave him 12 yards that time.
Officially?
Officially.
Scotties come to the line, and Martin looking out over the right side. It is knocked down in there, inside defensively, and I think it was Tillman, the big defensive end, getting a paw up there and knocking that pass down, making it incomplete, where it will set up a second down and 10 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Ponies. We'll make it the 30-yard line, not the 29. So Scotties come to the line. They send Dick Connors wide to the left, Steeler wide to the right. They're in that broken bone behind Martin. Liebelt in the fullback position. He gets the fake handoff. They go to Halleck over the left side, but in there defensively, reading it perfectly. Lee Tillman. Defensive end. We were told beforehand by Dean Shepard of KOJM, who came up to say hi before the football game, that Tillman was a man to watch on the defensive side. He's proved that tonight. That's got to be about his 4th unassisted tackle, I'd say, tonight.
Mr. Tillman looks to be about 6'1", 6'2", 200 pounds, definite college material.
Scotties come back up to the line with a 3rd down and 10 facing them. They've got Connors to the right, Steelers to the left. And Martin in the shotgun looking right. Now looks over the center. He's got Ricker complete. Out for the first down as it gets out to the 17. We'll make it the 18-yard line of the Havre Blue Ponies. So a 12-yard pass reception, and it's a 1st and 10 on that big 3rd down conversion for the Scotties.
Really impressed with Robert Martin that time, Kurt. It was kind of a high snap. He stepped right in the pocket there, and he waited for Mr. Earp to run his pass play, and he got it to him.
And again, he got good protection from the offensive line. The Scotties come up 1st and 10 now from the Havre Blue Pony 18. It's Liebelt in motion to the left. Martin looking over that side. He has Earps again over the left side, and we've got a fight for the football, but a flag on the field. We'll wait and see what the flag is all about. Dual possession, doesn't that go to the offense?
Goes to the offensive man.
So it is a reception on the dual possession, but we do have a flag, and we'll see what that's all about. It's motion against the Scotties, so all of that dual possession and everything just goes by the wayside, and the Scotties are going to have to go back a few yards on the motion penalty. 10:03 left here in quarter number 2.
What other options would be? Probably move it back to be second 13, 15.
Yeah, we'll see after
1st and 15. They didn't take the penalty. You know what I mean, Kurt.
Okay. The Blue Ponies take the penalty and dropped it back 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 1st down and 15 for the Scotties now as the football is out at the Havre Blue Pony 24-yard line. Martin brings it to the line. Connors wide to the right. The handoff is the inside of Liebelt, and he is grabbed around the ankles, and I believe it's that nose guard in there once again. Magera. Check that. That's passing in there, grabbing the ankles of Greg Liebelt. And Liebelt pushes ahead for a gain of 5 as he gets it to the original line of scrimmage. So we bring up a 2nd and 10.
We have Darcy Bowes going in for Sean Steeler.
As Connors comes wide to the right, Bowes is down the slot to the left. Broken bone behind Martin. Fake to the handoff. They're going to go reverse the Bowes, and he is cut down on a great defensive play, this time by Gorder, the other defensive end for the Blue Ponies. Gorder coming in with the only man that Bowes had to get around, and a great open field tackle. He just took the legs out from underneath Bowes. So it's a loss of 8 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down, and it'll be 18 for the Scotties as the football now out at the Havre Blue Ponies 27-yard line. Scotties come to the line with Steeler in the slot to the right, Connors wide to the right. There the eye behind Martin. Takes the handoff, goes to the right, looking over the right side. He's intercepted. Gorder, nobody down the left sideline. He hesitates, and he is dropped on that interception. Not sure by who. So Havre and Nielsen and company come out. Longden to the right. Zantos to the left. Nielsen pitches to the right. Gorder picks up a block, puts his head down, takes it out over the 45-yard line. Very near a 1st down. We'll give Gorder 9 on the carry. It'll bring up a second down and about a yard for the Blue Ponies. 8:35 left here in the second quarter. Nielsen ran a very good option that time. He kept it, made the defensive end commit himself, and pitched at the right time. As Kevin Howie runs in a play for the Blue Ponies. Zanto will come out. He'll go to slot, just off the tight end to the left side. They're split behind the quarterback Nielsen. Howie in motion to the left, the wide side of the field. The handoff is to Gorder, who lunges ahead. Looks like from here a first down for the Blue Ponies. And we'll wait. It is a first down, a 1-yard pickup. That's about all he's got. As the first down marker goes up just a yard, it'll be the Blue Ponies first and 10 from the Havre 47-yard line. And Ross back in with the play now for the Blue Ponies. We've got 8 minutes left here in the half, and we're still tied up 8-8. Blue Ponies on an interception. Turned back to Scotties as they came down to the 20 and were threatening. Gorder in motion to the left, and they're going to throw the Gorder picked up. Robert Martin, nobody there. He's going all the way down the right side, and it's a touchdown as Robert Martin gets the interception right back and runs it back for the touchdown. That was a 47-yard pass interception by Robert Martin. So the interception return at 7:39 of quarter number 2. Robert Martin. You pick it up on that flat like that, and there is nobody there to stop you. He read that pass play perfectly, took it on the run, and ran 47 yards to give the Scotties a 14-8 lead. The Scotties come out. They're going to set up in a 2-point conversion attempt. Martin brings it to the line. He's got Liebelt and Halleck split behind him. Both receivers wide to the left. He's rolling out, and it's intercepted, so the 2-point conversion no good. We've got a flag. Going to see some roughness on the Blue Ponies, and Robert Martin is hurt. So after a 15-yard penalty now, the kickoff is going to be from the Blue Pony 45-yard line, and Martin. The Ripper just belts it and kicks it way out of the end zone. So they kick it from the 45. It'll come out to the 20 on an intercepted return from Robert Martin, 47 yards. It's Longan and Zanto. They got the lone back. Gorder in motion to that same side. Nielsen's going to hand off to Ross, who is in a slot back to the left, and Ross is stacked up in the backfield for a loss of maybe 2 yards. And I believe Randy Karst, along with Tarek Kessel, back in there making the stop. So a loss of 2, it'll be second down and 12 for the Blue Ponies, with 7:20 and counting down here in the half. Scotty just taking over the lead moments ago on an interception and a return of 47 yards for the touchdown by Robert Martin. Havre to the line. They have got Longan to the left. Gorder in motion to the left. Pitch back to Howie. It's on the ground. Howie picks it up. Martin in. And he is joined by a lot of help. This is Scotty. Saw that football on the ground, and it drew a crowd. Chip Halverson, Brian Penny, Jim Freed. Howie back there all by himself trying to pick the football up off the ground. He is stopped for a loss of about 5. It'll bring up a third down. We'll make it 17 for the Havre Blue Ponies, as the football now is back at the Havre 14-yard line. Nielsen brings them to the line. They got Longan to the left, Zanto to the right. Nielsen drops back up, sprints out right. Under pressure and throws it up. Intended for Tillman, the tight end, incomplete. It'll bring up a fourth down and long, and on this exchange, that 15-yard penalty on that point after attempt, big factor right now here in the first half, as the Scotties are going to come out of all this with some great field position. What do we got? 6:22 left here in the half. It's 14-8. Scotties with the lead. Gorder back to do the punting. Kick from the 5, almost blocked by the Scotties. Lados comes up to try to make a reception at the 50, misses, has to retreat to the 40 to come up with it. Now he's on the right sideline, still inbound. Picks up a block, gets down over the 40, down near the 35-yard line of the Blue Ponies, where the Scotties will have it first down and 10 with 6:09 left here in the first half. If you occasionally hear some jumping around up here, it's not us being excited. It's Mr. Ginger next door trying to get his pass protection down to his offensive lineman. He's trying to do it by native drum technique. Is that what it? Native drum technique next door. As the Scotties come to the line, first down and 10. The handoff is second back through. It is Ken Halleck. He drags Gorder for about 4 yards, make it 5 as he gets it down to the 30-yard line of the Blue Ponies. But it'll be second down and 5 for Glasgow. Glasgow leading 14-8 with 5:42 left here in the half. Here goes the sweep left, Kurt. Was that Green Bay left? This is Scotty left. Scotty left. As the Scotties have it on the right hash mark, the wide side of the field, the left side. That's where Tim Connors goes wide, with Steeler in the slot right next to him. They hand off to Liebelt over the right side, fooled us all, and Liebelt drags a couple of Scotty defenders, namely Kevin Howie and the linebacker Jason Kurtz for about 2 yards. And Greg Liebelt picks up the first down as the football gets down to the 22-yard line of the Blue Ponies. Will be first and 10 for the Scotties. Scotties again on that right hash mark. They'll send Tim Connors wide to the left. And they'll send Steeler in that slot to the left. Split the backs behind Martin. Hand off to Halleck. He rolls over the right side. And he is stacked up there by a cornerback coming up quickly, Kevin Howie. But he drags Howie for a few yards. And Halleck picks up another 5 yards. It'll bring up second down. Make it 6. Make it 7. It is second down and 3 for the Scotties. The football now at the Havre Blue Ponies will have to make it the 11-yard line. 4:43 left here in the half. It is 14-8. Scotties with the lead. They're threatening once again. Martin hands off to Liebelt. Liebelt picks up a block from Halleck over the right side. Drags Kevin Howie once again for a little ride. He has some help from the pursuit on the inside, Jason Kurtz. And then the safety coming up on the outside there of Longan. But it looks like a possible first down. It is. Another pickup of 4 for the Scotties there from Liebelt. It'll be first down and 10 for the Scotties now from the Havre Blue Pony 10-yard line. The Scotties pick up yet another first down and keeping hold of that football like they want to. Martin hands off to Halleck. He cuts it over the left side. He was going over left tackle, cut it back over the center, and he picked up another nice gain as he punches it down near the 5-yard line. So the Scotties pick up another 5 from Ken Halleck. It'll be second down and 5, and from here it looks like they're able to pick up a first down without scoring. Second and 5 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Pony 5-yard line. Just over 4 minutes left here in the half. Martin brings him to the line, goes Tim Connors wide to the right, Steeler in the slot to the right. Handoff over the right side. Ken Halleck, the workhorse on this possession. He has on his back one Havre defender, and second effort from Ken Halleck dragged him for 4 yards down near the 1. No official indication of a touchdown. You know, the official did a good job on that, though. He watched him, and his forward momentum was still going, and he did not blow the whistle. Good job by that official. Was that a first down, or is it going to be third down and goal? Third down and 1 to go, and from where we stand, it looks like they have to score. Third down and goal to go for the Scotties. They hand off to Halleck. Halleck punches it over the left side. He dives in on the left side for the touchdown. With 3:19 left, Ted Halleck works on that possession and ends up taking it in from a yard out. They go with Connors and Steeler wide to the left. Hand off to Liebelt, and a big fullback takes it down, stacked up at the goal line, and forward momentum carries them in, and the 2-point conversion is good. With 3:19 left, the Scotties lead 22-8. The kick from Rick Ernst is deep to Nielsen at the 5. He's got the wedge in front of him, takes it straight up the center, coughed up, fumble, and it looks like the Scotties recover. So Nielsen, getting good yardage out over the 25-yard line, is hit, and it looks like it was either Free or Penny in there that made the big hit. Jim Free knocking that football loose. The Scotties recover with great field possession and 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to work here in the first half. They're going to have it on the Havre Blue Pony 29-yard line. So another big turnover. Turnover's been a big key for the Scotties throughout this season. Scotty's come out on this offensive possession now with Sheeler to the right, Connors to the left. Martin drops back, looks over the left. He's looking for Connors to run underneath, and he does! Touchdown! Robert Martin lays it up in the air and just lets Tim Connors play the defensive back. Defensive back Ross, I believe, was the man on him. Went all the way back into the end zone and didn't look back till the last minute. And as he looked back, Tim Connors took a step back, came behind him, made the catch, and went into the end zone for the touchdown. In 28 seconds, Kurt, we had Glasgow kickoff, Havre fumble, and Glasgow score. So Glasgow on a 29-yard Tim Connors to Robert Martin and Tim Connors touchdown pass makes it 28-8 with 2:51 left here in the half. They're setting up to kick this time. Liebelt back to do the kicking. Connors the hold down. Kick up and good. And now the score 29-8. And on that kickoff, the Blue Ponies got it to Stoppa. He picked it up at the 5, cut it up the center, then over the left side, took it out to the 30-yard line of the Blue Ponies. The stop by Greg Liebelt, an inadvertent face mask, I think. Did they do that in high school? Inadvertent? Is it shorter, or is it all 15 in the face mask in high school? I can never remember.
I think a face mask is a face mask.
Well, yep. 15-yarder. So tack on another 15 on the penalty on that return, and the Blue Ponies get some good field position to work with. They've got 2:45 left here in the half, and they've got it at the Blue Pony 45-yard line.
Coaches don't mind that. That's just pure-out hustle. A hand just happened to slip up there.
So the Blue Ponies come up trailing 29-8. Nielsen hands off to Ross, reverse. Nielsen with a block, and it is Longan over the left side. Picks up a block, gets it out over midfield and into Scotty's territory. He's going to pick up about 8 on that as it looks to be spotted at the 46. We'll make it the 47-yard line, and it will be a pickup of 9. It'll be a second down and 1 yard for the Blue Ponies. Second now as they're giving it on the out of bounds, almost 10. It's going to be second down in inches for the Blue Ponies. That was a 9-yard reverse play for Longan around the left side. Blue Ponies come up. We've got an official timeout on the field with 2:35 left here in the half. They're going to discuss something. So all in all, it ends up second down and 2 for the Blue Ponies. Either way, they still have the football and some time to work with. The handoff to Kevin Howie. He's stacked up immediately at the line of scrimmage. Over there, defensive tackle. I believe Eric Kessel. And a big defensive end, Rick Erbst on the stop.
Jeff Halverson. There's a whole bunch of them around there usually, every time.
So no gain on that play. It'll bring up a third down and 2 for the Blue Ponies. They trail 29-8 with just over 2 minutes left in this first half of this football game. Blue Ponies come up the line. They got wide to the right, Zanto, wide to the left, Longan. We got a flag before the snap of the ball, and I'd say it's encroachment. This is first and 10 for the Blue Ponies from the Havre 43-yard line. Nielsen drops back, looks over the center, Longan wide open over the center, now picks up over the right side, picks up a block, and he is struck down from behind by Tim Connors. Check that, that's Ken Halleck on the shot. But a big gain for the Blue Ponies, and there's that big play. The big play that set up the first score for the Blue Ponies back in quarter number 1. A minute 47 left. The Blue Ponies have the football deep now in Glasgow territory at the 17-yard line. After that pass play, Nielsen to Longan. Blue Ponies come to line first and 10 with the Scotty 17. Longan to the left. Zanto to the right. Check that. Stop it to the right. Nielsen drops back. Looks over the right side to Gorder out of the backfield. It is incomplete. No good. It'll bring up a second down and 10 from the Scotty 17-yard line for the Havre Blue Ponies.
A minute 29 left in the half. Thank you, Lee, and we are back here at Scotty Field, and we have Sydney leading Miles City 13-6. And Colstrip leading Hardin 7-6. A couple of scores for you as the Havre Blue Ponies drop back, looking in the left corner of the end zone. The pass goes out of bounds, incomplete. Back to Sydney. Robert Martin. Thank you, Lee, for that update from Sydney. The Sydney Eagles leading Miles City right now 13-6. They're in the second quarter somewhere. This Nielsen is a very impressive quarterback, too. Nothing rattles him too much. He stays right back in there. He had Mr. Earps right there back in his face, and he stayed in the pocket and threw the ball just a little bit long. Nielsen, a senior quarterback for the Blue Ponies, does it all. He returns kicks. He plays defense. Outstanding athlete. As he brings him to the line, he's got Gorder, the lone setback. He drops straight back. Under pressure, unloads it underneath, and he gets it to Howie, and Howie takes it down to the right corner of the end zone where he is held out by an open field tackle from Kevin Kirkland. He's going to be just shy of the touchdown, but it's going to be a first down and goal-to-go situation for the Havre Blue Ponies with a minute 13 left here in the half. And it's going to be first and goal-to-go from about the half-foot line, as Kevin Howie was very close to taking that football in. That is one heck of a play they run. Is that man going on motion because that defensive backer doesn't even see that guy coming? Howie is set up just left of the tight end on that lineup, and he kind of sneaks out there into that open zone. He's got in motion. Ross, the quarterback sneak, no good as the Scotties collapse defensively on it. Eric Kessel, I guess it is good. It looks like they stacked him up in the backfield, but they give him forward progress. Touchdown, the Blue Ponies, with a minute 4 left here in the half. The Blue Ponies make it 29-14 on a quarterback sneak from John Nielsen. So Nielsen on about a half-yard carry makes it 29-14. They're going to set up in the two-point conversion. Nielsen brings him up with Gorder, the lone setback in motion across the, or just resetting Longan to the right. Zanto also to the right side, and Howie is in that slot position just right to the tight end. Nielsen rolls out to the right, passes to the right corner of the end zone, and it's complete. And it looks to be to that man once again, Kevin Howie, who sneaks out there from that position just off the tight end. So the two-point conversion good, makes it 29-16, and we'll be back with more in a minute. And we're back. A squib kick from Gilman for Havre Blue Ponies rolls down into the hands of Tim Connors. He reverses it to Ken Halleck, and Halleck takes it around the right side for a short pickup out near the 35-yard line. And the Scotties are going to have a first down and 10 from their own 36. With just under a minute left here in the first half, the Scotties lead 29-16. If he's just joining us, the Sydney Eagles are leading Miles City right now by a score of 13-6 in the second quarter. We just got a new score. I'll get that for you in a minute. And Martin, on a broken play, tries to take it over the right side. He is stacked up by Kevin Howie for no gain, possibly a loss of a yard. The new score, we have Sydney trailing Miles City now, 14-13. Is that at halftime, or are they in second quarter? Still in the second quarter somewhere, but either way, Miles City leading Sydney right now, 14-13. The Scotties here have the lead over Havre, 29-16, with 26 seconds left here in the first half. And the Scotties come up the line with Tim Connors wide to the right, Wheeler wide to the left. Martin hands off to Liebell. Liebell breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, gets around the left end. He picks up the first down, runs over a defensive back, gets out over the 50-yard line, and it's a pickup of 15 yards or better for Greg Liebell as he gets it into Havre Blue Pony territory. It'll be the Scotties first and 10 from the Havre 48. So the Scotties will take it 1st and 10 from the Havre 48-yard line with 12 seconds left here in the half. They lead 29-16. Connors wide to the right with Steeler in the slot right next. Hand off to Liebelt. Over the left side. And the half comes to an end. But the Scotties leading 29-16 because Tillman has squibbed the first few kicks. And he squibbs this one, and it bounces nine pops right to Connors. Connors takes it over the left side, picks up a block, but he is drugged down from behind, and it is Hassan in there on the stop. So check that. That is Turk. Turk in on the stop on the special teams. And the Scotties will come out with their first offensive possession. 11:55 and counting down here in quarter number 3. Scotties lead 29-16, and they come out offensively with Tim Connors going wide to the right. Sean Sealer coming wide to the left. They split Liebelt and Halleck behind Martin. Martin rolls out right, pitches back to Liebelt. Liebelt breaks through one tackle, then is stopped at the line of scrimmage, and there is John Nielsen, the cornerback out there for the Havre defense, making the stop. Cornerback did a very nice play on that. Timmy Connors had him blocked, but he shoved Connors off and made the stop. So a gain of 2. It'll set up 2nd down and 8 for the Glasgow Scotties. The football resting on the Havre Blue Pony 35, or the Glasgow Scotties 35-yard line. We'll get everything straight here. 11 down left here in quarter number 3. The Scotties with the football. Hand off to Halleck. Second back through. He's stacked up in the backfield. Drop for a loss of about 3. In there on the stop. Past him. First man up from that back in Tillman, the other man up from the bottom there. Do you realize that we have not had a punt yet in this game, Kurt? That's right. Now that you think of it, we didn't. Or did we have one? Punt. No punts throughout half number 1. Scotties with possession of the football on a 3rd and 10 facing him. It's a draw to Liebelt. He breaks over the right side. And he gets out for a gain of about 3, far short of the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down and long for the Scotties, and it looks like the punt team is entering the game. 10:20 left here and counting down in the 3rd quarter. No sooner do we mention it than it happens. So a big play for the Scotty defense, for the Blue Pony defense, as they hold the Scotties in their first offensive possession. They're going to end up with the football here early in quarter number 3. Back to do the kicking. Liebelt, the punter for the Scotties, takes the snap. One steps it, and it's off the right side of his foot. He shanks it out of bounds. Short kick. Blue Ponies come up with great field possession on that turn, as the football rests on the Havre 48-yard line. Geez, it's been so long since he punted, he forgot how. So Liebelt shanks one out of bounds and gives the Blue Ponies pretty good field position here. They're on their own 48-yard line, looking on their first offensive possession of the second half. Nielsen brings them to the line. Santo to the right. Nielsen hands off to Ross. Ross trying to get around the right end, and he is stacked up by Kevin Kirkland, the outside linebacker, for a gain of 1. 1.5 as he gets it out over the 50. Just barely over the 50 into Scotty territory, where it'll bring up a 2nd down and a long 8 for Havre. Just underway here in half number 2. Scotties with the lead, 29-16, but the Blue Ponies with football. Just entering Scotty territory. Nielsen brings them to the line with Howie split with Gordner behind. It's a reverse to Longden. Longden drops it, kicks it, and it's free on the ground, and Longden covers it down near the 31-yard line of the Blue Ponies. So there is a loss. 19 yards on the play, as it's back to the 36-yard line. 8:55 left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Blue Ponies trying to run a little razzle-dazzle on the Scotties, end up with a fumble and a recovery and a loss of 18. It's 3rd down and 28 for the Blue Ponies. Nielsen rolls out to the right. Looks over the center. Tillman was open. He was in front of the defenders. If the pass would have been on target, he could have probably collected it. But all in for notches, it falls incomplete, and it is a Fourth down and 28 for the Blue Ponies. They're deep in their own territory now. The football at the 31-yard line of Havre. And Gorder will drop back to do the punting for Havre. Back to receive, Tim Connors. And this punt is going to be short, kind of off the right side of his foot. And it hits at the Scotty 45-yard line and bounces out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the Scotty. Looks like it'll be at the Scotty 44-yard line, the official spot. But the Scotties will take over on that possession. First down and 10. So a couple of bad punts from two guys that didn't get to see a lot of action in the first half. Glasgow comes to the line on their second offensive possession here. Half number 2, Connors wide to the right, Fielder wide to the left. Short side of the field. Hand off to Liebelt, trying to go over the right side. He lost his footing in the backfield on the exchange and stumbled into the line of scrimmage and picked up maybe half a yard as he gets it now right at the 45-yard line. 8:04 left and counting down in the third quarter. The Scotties with the football. Glasgow coming to the line with Sealer splitting to the left. Connors wide to the right. Scotty's right in the center of the field. Martin drops back into the shotgun. Second down and long. He's looking over the right side. Tim Connors open in the flat. Complete to Connors at the Havre 35. He collects it in, takes it down to the 30 where he is dragged out of bounds by John Nielsen. But he sets it back for the Blue Ponies. A pass play of 25 yards. Martin to Connors. First and 10 for the Scotties. The football now at the Havre Blue Pony 30-yard line. You know what's nice about that, Curtis, is Connors did not have to quit running. Martin laid it right out there for him, and Connors could run underneath it and catch it. Nice pass play. The passing game of the Scotties has improved steadily throughout the year. As a handoff goes to Liebelt over the right side. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Tillman leading the way, along with a host of other Blue Ponies. Down there at the bottom of the pile is McGarrah, the nose tackle. And that's largely due to the fact that Robert Martin and his receivers come early during the week and throw. And that has been a big key for the Scotty offensive passing attack. As they've got now a second down and 9 facing them, the football at the 29 of the Havre Blue Ponies. Scotty's come to the line. Martin has Connors to the left, Sealer to the right. Looking for Connors again, this time on the left side. Connors open, but the pass is thrown way over, and Nielsen had a better shot for it for the Blue Ponies than Connors did. It falls incomplete. So I think Robert Martin kind of dodged an interception bullet there. Well, I think the Havre Blue Ponies probably talked about that play at halftime. You saw that Nielsen there was backing up. That play would have went for 10 yards if he would have hit him. It was a set play. He was throwing it downfield. So Nielsen comes up with a near interception for the Blue Ponies. Scotty's will take it third down and 9 from the Havre 29-yard line. We got a timeout on the field. The Scotties didn't like something they saw, or Coach Martin didn't see something he liked. So we got a timeout on the field. 29-16, Glasgow with the lead. 6:58 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Miles City is still leading Sydney 22-13. Back to you, Kurt.
And we are back now at Scotty Field, and we've got a new score from Sydney. It is now Miles City 22, Sydney 13. And we are at 6:52 left here in the third quarter. Scotty's with the football. They've got it fourth down and 9 from the Havre Blue Pony 29-yard line. Liebelt in motion to the wide side of the field, that's the left. Martin rolls left, hits Liebelt, and it goes right to Liebelt's hands into Sealer's hands, and a reception. The Scotties come up with it on the Havre Blue Pony 14-yard line. That was just a matter of Sealer being in the right place at the right time. It'll be spotted at the Havre 15. The Scotties come up with it first down and 10. 15. So first and 10 for the Scotties from the Havre 15-yard line. They go wide to the right with Tim Connors and Sean Sealer in the slot next to him. They hand off to Liebelt over the left side, breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and takes it down to the 5, where he is drugged down by Kevin Howie and Turk, the linebacker. Check that. That's Brian Shirley, the linebacker. So the carry down to the 10-yard line. A pickup of 5 for Liebelt. It's a second down and 5 for the Scotties. Second down and 5 for the Scotties, and Tim Connors goes to the short side of the field, back to the left. We've got a motion penalty as offensive guard Chip Halverson jumps, and it'll go back 5 yards against the Scotties. So the football will go back out to the 10-yard line of the Blue Ponies. On that motion penalty. Second down and 10. As Sealer goes wide to the right for Glasgow. Connors wide to the left. Back, Liebelt and Halleck split behind Martin. Liebelt in motion to the right side of the field. The handoff to Halleck. Halleck through the line of scrimmage. And then he is tracked down by the defensive back coming up quickly on the play. Kevin Howie makes the stop after Halleck gains 4 on the play. Bringing up a third down and 6 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Pony 13-yard line. They're in the isolation behind Martin. Martin rolls out to the left, looking into the end zone, and he gets Sealer at the goal line, or down at the 2. Sealer with a great reception. Talked about that at halftime, that they throw to Sealer. And there is a throw and a catch you won't see in too many places. Sealer extended completely out on the play, comes up with it. It's first and goal to go for the Scotties from the Havre 3-yard line. 5:07 left here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, Glasgow defeated Havre tonight in girls basketball 48-40. As Liebelt goes in motion to the right, the handoff to Halleck on the inside, and Halleck punches in from 3 yards out and makes it 35-16 with 4:52 left here in the third quarter. 4:52 left in the third, and Ken Halleck gets the call, punches it in from the 3-yard line over the left side. 35-16 the score right now. The Scotties come out and line up in the kicking formation, and it is Greg Liebelt doing the kicking. Connors, the holder. Liebelt. The kick is up. It is wide to the left. No good. So the point after is no good. The Scotties come up with 6 more, though, and lead 35-16. And we'll be back with the kickoff in just 1 minute. Not using a key, laying it flat out there on the ground. Kicks a line drive across the ground into the hands of Gordon. Retrieved it at the 30. Took it out over the 35. And it will be first and 10 for the Blue Ponies from their own 37-yard line. 4:45 left here in the third quarter. The Scotties with the lead now is 35-16. The last score we had from Sydney, it was Miles City, Sydney right now, 22-13. As Nielsen hands off to Gorder, Gorder goes around left end for a pickup of about 5 or 6 as he gets it out over the 40 near the 45-yard line. Glasgow on that last possession had it for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. They got that 3-yard run from Halleck, set up by a great reception from Sean Sealer. Down at the 3-yard line as he was extended, coming across. And Magic setting up the big play and the touchdown. Nielsen comes up the line. They put Howie in motion to the right. Nielsen goes down the line to right, pitches back to Gorder. Gorder around right in. He is drugged down from behind, and that is defensive end Rick Earp. Putting a big paw on him that slowed him down enough to get some pursuit help from Tim Connors and linebacker Chip Halverson.
That's pretty impressive. A defensive end coming all the way back around catching that looks like a Mark Gastineau move.
Mark Gastineau move. Havre comes to the line. They send Zanto wide to the left. Longden wide to the right. That's the short side of the field. Nielsen down the line. He picks up across the middle. Zanto
is running hard up the middle, breaks the tackle, down past the 25, down near the 20. So Zanto, the sophomore, with a reception and a big play for the Blue Ponies. And again, the big play setting up this offensive drive from the Havre Blue Ponies. As that one went for about 25 or 30 yards. Nielsen to Zanto over the middle, and the Blue Ponies are threatening here with 4:10 left in third quarter. It is at the Scotty 20-yard line, first and 10 for the Blue Ponies. Long and wide to the left, Zanto wide to the right. It is Howie and Gorder split behind Nielsen. Howie in motion. Nielsen sprints to the right, again over the middle. Zanto, he sprints right past the defenders, goes to the left corner of the end zone, touchdown. The Blue Ponies strike back with 3:48 left. In the third quarter, it's 35-22. At 3:48 of the third, Havre closes in on a Nielsen to Zanto 20-yard touchdown play. And it's 35-22 now. They're setting up for the point after. They're going to come out for two. Nielsen brings him to the line. He's got Ross in that slot to the left. Then he's got wide to the left, Zanto and Long. And then looks over to the right side on the back for Tillman. They tied in, and Tillman receives it for the two-point conversion. And Havre makes it 35-24 with 3:48 left. The two-point conversion good. We'll be back in a minute. And we are back, and Tillman kicks it to the 25-yard line. A line drive where Tim Connors picks it up. Takes it out over the 30 where the Scotties will take over first down and 10 from their own 34-yard line to score with 3:39 left here in quarter number 3. It is Glasgow 35, Havre 24. Scotties come up on this possession with Tim Connors wide to the left, the short side of the field. Steelers to the wide side at the right. Hand off to Liebelt over the right tackle. He breaks one tackle, gets down for a gain of about 4 as he is out over the 35-yard line. It'll be second down and a long 6 for the Scotties from their own 37. 3:05 left here in the third quarter. Glasgow coming to the line once again as we've got the official timeout on the field right now. They want to get everybody straightened out on what's going on. Tim Connors goes to the right. That's the short side. Sealer to the left. They're split behind Mark. Hand off to Liebelt. Liebelt picks up a block from Halleck. Goes around left end. Takes off one tackler. Runs over one Havre Blue Pony. Gets out near midfield. Greg Liebelt with some tough running over the left side where he is finally knocked out of bounds by Gorder. Ross getting some help from the inside there. New defensive player out on the field that we didn't pick up. That's Brent Reber in a defensive lineup now. Looks to be playing an inside linebacker. So it's Reber and Shirley linebackers defensively for the Blue Ponies as the Scotties have a first and 10 from their own 46-yard line. It's where it's spotted. Hand off to Liebelt. Liebelt breaks through a line of scrimmage into the secondary. He's down near another first down where his forward motion carries him into Blue Pony territory. They're at the Havre Blue Pony 45, and we've got a Blue Pony down on the field. As the coaching staff from Havre comes out to look over him, that is Greg Passon, 200-pound senior tackle on the defensive side for the Blue Ponies. He's up on his own feet, under his own power. Glasgow to the line. Connors to the left. Hand off to Liebelt over the left side. Picks up a block from the lead back, Halleck. And he breaks a couple of tackles and gets it out over the 40 of the Blue Ponies, down near the 35. It'll be first and 10 for the Scotties from the Havre Blue Ponies 38-yard line.
I would have to say that Glasgow is controlling the offensive line.
They are doing a real good job up front. And that's one of the Wars coaches, Pat Petrino, thought they had to win tonight if they had a chance of beating the Blue Ponies. A lot of time left, though. Just fell under 2 minutes here in third quarter. Glasgow with the football. Halleck in motion to the wide side of the field.
Hand off to Liebelt. Liebelt cradles the ball with two hands, takes it over right tackle for a short gain of about 4. It'll bring up a second down and 6 as the football now rests at the Havre Blue Ponies 35. So the Scotties controlling the football here in the second half. A lot of possession time. We got a timeout on the field. Minute 24 left here in the third quarter. Scotties come to the line with Keeler to the left, Connors to the right. They're in the broken bone behind Martin. Take the hand off the Liebelt, pitch back to Halleck, and Halleck is stacked up defensive backfield by Gorder. The end of a pretty good play. He slowed him down enough to get some pursuit from his linebackers on the inside. Reber came across and made the stop. No gain on the play. Football at the Havre Blue Pony 40-yard line is a loss of about 2.
Looked like that time that Robert Martin would have done a little better job if he just would have hung on to the ball himself that time.
So
about the line of scrimmage, I think.
So on that option to the right side, Scotties lose a couple. It brings up a third down and 11 from the Havre Blue Pony 40-yard line. They put Liebelt in motion to the wide side of the field. They fake the Liebelt. Now they get it to Liebelt out in the flat wide open, and he runs right over the top of Ross. And it's going to be very close to a first down for the Scotties as it's down over the 30, down near the 25-yard line of Havre.
That was a pretty play. Liebelt comes up, the linebacker, Martin pumps at him. The linebacker got to respect it. He goes on by him, and Robert Martin lays it right out there. That was a nice pass play.
And it's a first down and 10 for the Scotties. The football at the Havre Blue Pony 25-yard line. Well said. Tim Connors wide to the left, Keeler wide to the right. Take the handoff to Liebelt, and it's a miscue to backfield. We've got Scotties diving for it. Blue Pony diving for it. The turnover on a fumble. It goes to Havre. We'll try to see who comes out of the bottom of the pile. And believe it or not, it's Stillman. Stillman, been everywhere for the Blue Ponies defensively tonight. Comes up with that turnover as the Scotties were marching and threatening, leading 35-24. 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Time expires with the score. 35-24. Glasgow on top. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute. As the Havre Blue Ponies have a reception on the first play. Just starting the fourth quarter with first and 10 for Havre from the Glasgow 26. And Nielsen, I didn't pick up who he threw that to, but it was good for 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6 for Havre from the Glasgow 30. Just underway here, quarter number 4, the final quarter to decide who's the number 1 seed out of this northern subdivision heading into the football playoff in the Class A next weekend. Home field advantage on line for both of these teams. You come out of here number 1, you get a play at home in the playoffs. We're going to have encroachment, I think, on the Scotties. The flag goes up in the air. We'll wait and see. Scotties pointing at the Blue Ponies, saying they were drawn off. Blue Ponies flapping, saying going the other way. Obviously going the other way because Rick Hurst is a little upset. 11:16 left here in the fourth quarter. It looks like we're going to get an offside penalty against the Scotties. That should bring up about a second down and 1, if that's the way it goes.
Well, I think what's happening is the head linesman called it, and I think he wants it against Glasgow, but the defense is back. Judge.
That's why the discussion was. So they discuss it and come out with it. Offsides against Glasgow. It'll bring up a second down and 1. They come up with Longden to the left and Zanto to the right. In motion, Howie. He goes to the right side. Nielsen rolls out to the right. We've got whistles and flags all over. We'll have to see what's happening there. Nielsen drops back the pass. Looks over the center. Longden wide open underneath the zone, and it went through his hands. Incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 from the Havre Blue Pony 40-yard line for Havre. So that one, it looks like they're running somebody underneath the zone of the Scotties here defensively, and they've been wide open all night. Havre runs it well. They send everybody out in pass patterns. There's a lot of people to cover out there. The Scotties having some trouble with it here tonight. Havre comes to the line with Nielsen at quarterback. They send Howie in motion to the wide side of the field. Nielsen rolls out right, going over the center to the tight end Tillman, and he is belted by Kevin Kirkland, along with Brian Penny defensively, just before the football gets there. It falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for Havre from the Havre 40-yard line.
And I think you can expect another pass, sir.
That time, John Nielsen threw into a crowd. Came out of there kind of lucky not having that one picked off, because there were a lot of red shirts around Tillman. 10:47 left here in the football game. Glasgow with a big lead right now of 35-24, but Havre closed in quarter number 3. They have possession of the football now. 3rd and 10. Nielsen rolls out right, looks downfield, looks over the right side, finds Longden for a moment. In and out of the hands of Longden, incomplete. That'll set up a 4th and 10 for Havre from their own 40-yard line. And it looks like they're going to be punting, and some changes are made on the Havre team.
I would really be careful this. I don't think it's beyond Havre to pass on this situation.
Possibly see a fake. They have one of their better athletes, the punter, Gorder, a running back. Nielsen is the up back in front. It's a bad snap, one bounce to Gorder. He comes up with it. It gets the kick away. Tim Connors at the Scotty 30. Trying to pick up some blockers, and Havre covers it well. A gain of about 2 on that run back as it's to the 32-yard line of Glasgow, where Tim Connors returns it for the Scotties, and the Scotties will take over. 1st and 10 from there with the lead, 35-24. They had Nielsen in as an up back, and there was a possibility of a fake there. I don't think Nielsen is in their alignment as the up back. Let me check. I've got all this stuff right here. He is in their regular punt formation. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Let me take that back. I guess he is. Either way, Glasgow with the football, 1st down and 10 from their own 33. The first play is stacked up at the line of scrimmage by a host of Havre Blue Ponies, including Kurt Shirley in there in the linebacking corner once again. Kirk was out of there the last defensive possession that we saw. Reber was playing linebacker. Now he's back into the football game. The Scotties have a 2nd down and a long 9 from their own 33-yard line as they give the lead out. He goes over the right side, and he's backed up once again for a gain of maybe 1, possibly 2, as he gets it out over the 35, down to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up
3rd down coming up again.
a 3rd down and 6 for Glasgow with 9:25 left here in the football game. Glasgow needs to convert here and hold on to the football. Turnover last time they had possession. Scotty takes the handoff to Halleck to pass over the middle there. Broken up nice by the linebacker. I believe it was Shirley with a big paw on it over the middle there. Knocks it down incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down situation for the Scotties as the punt team comes out onto the field. Scotties lead right now 35-24, but there is a lot of time remaining in this contest to see who will be number 1 in the Eastern A Northern Subdivision. Scotties lead by 11, 35-24. Leville back to punt, gets a nice snap. The kick low goes out of bounds at around the 35-yard line of the Blue Ponies. They send Ross in motion to the right. Nielsen, handoff to Gorder. Gorder stacked up immediately as he gets the handoff by Randy Cart. Defensive tackle for the Scotties. So it's a loss of about a half a yard. It'll set up a 2nd down and 11 as the football goes back behind the 35 now.
We're getting out of that position at a time in the game when the conditioning is going to start showing.
Quarter number 4 of the Eastern A football matchup in Glasgow, Montana on KOJM Havre and KLTZ Glasgow. Nielsen of Havre rolls out to the right, looks over the right side, finds Howie, who was in motion. Howie down near the 1st down markers where he is stacked up at the Havre Blue Pony 45. And it looks like it'll be a 1st down just on forward motion. 1st and 10 for Havre on that 11-yard pass play. Nielsen to Howie. Howie, the switching off with Ross, bringing in plays, having a big night for the Blue Ponies tonight.
And neither team has had a quarterback sack yet tonight.
Another interesting stat. You don't really realize those just sitting here watching the game, but that is some good protection from both offensive lines. Nielsen rolls down the left side, pitches back to Gorder. Gorder it up the field, where he is stacked up by linebacker Chip Halverson and defensive back Ken Halleck. Howie in motion for Havre to the wide side. Nielsen rolls out to the right, throws it up to Howie. Howie collects it in at the Scotty 35. Rambles down near the 30, where he is finally drugged down by Tim Connors. So a big pass away of 20 yards for the Havre Blue Ponies. We have a timeout on the field. Pat Petrino wants to talk it over with the Scotty defense. The Scotties lead 35-24. Havre with the football. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Miles City leading Sydney 30-13. We've got Colstrip over Hart 9-6. And Havre with the football. Nielsen drops back, throws it up in the air, and coming down with an up for grab pass down on the right sideline. It is Rock. Protect that Longan. Blue Ponies threatening here as they put Howie in motion to the left side. Nielsen rolls to that side. Now looks into the end zone, wide open, nobody near him. It is back in the back line of the end zone. That is Zamto with the reception. So it is Nielsen to Zamto, 5 yards. They line up for the two. Gorder, the lone setback behind Nielsen. They've got wide receivers to the right side, all three of Nielsen. Almost tripped up, rolls out down to the right. He's going to bring it down and try to run for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, or the PAT is good. So now Havre closes to within 3. We are back. Halleck running around east and west on the field is finally knocked down on that kickoff at the 20, about 7-yard line of the Scotties. We're here in the fourth quarter, 6:38 left in what was fight and claw back for the Blue Ponies, and they are right now back in this football game at 35-32. At halftime, the Scotties led 29-16. They led by as much as 35-16 in the third quarter. Now with 3 points separating these two teams. With the football. They hand off to Liebelt. He goes over the left side, runs over one tackler, Kevin Howie, for 5 yards. He's down near the 35-yard line of the Scotties. They'll bring a second down and 5 for Glasgow. Again, those scores we have going into the fourth quarter. Miles City over Sydney right now, 30-13. Colstrip beat Hardin 9-6. Glendive is beating Lewistown 29-0. Glasgow with the football right now. They lead by 3 over Havre. They hand off to Halleck over the right side. Halleck is stacked up by Howie, and Howie just keeps driving him back and driving him back. It's going to be a gain of maybe 1, if any, on the play. We'll give you 2 as it's down to the 37-yard line. And a largely partisan Scotty crowd here, up on their feet, trying to get their football team to come down the field and put it in the end zone. Scotties have a third down and short facing them. Third down and about 2. Football is at their own 37-yard line. They've got to get to the 39 for the first down. A big third down conversion here as Tim Connors goes wide to the left. Sealer wide to the right. They split behind Martin, Liebelt, and Halleck. Long snap count. Martin hands off to Halleck. Halleck straight up over the center. Looks like he may have pushed ahead for it. It's going to depend on the spot. And we'll await to see what that is. And they're going to be short. It looks like no gain on the play. Halleck stacked up, driven back. And we're going to have to wait and see. As we've got the spot timeout on the field, the officials are going to bring out the chains, I believe, or maybe not. Nope. Martin hands off to the big man Liebelt. He puts his head down and gets it. It's going to be real close, but I think he did get it. The Scotty offensive team very fired up about it. We're going to have to wait for the official spot and see what happens. Because this could get you having the football. Good field position. It's a first down, and Scotty's come up with it. And I'm telling you, folks, not by more than about 2 inches. Scotty, first down play. Liebelt in motion to the left side. And it's a handoff to Halleck. Halleck breaks over left tackle. Out around left end for a gain of 6. It'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Scotties. As the football gets out to the 46-yard line of Glasgow. Coach Petrino probably aged a couple years on that play. I think the whole coaching staff and about half this crowd aged. My age? You age? So it'll bring up a second down and 4 for the Scotties. They are at the 46-yard line, their own. Martin hands off to Liebelt. Liebelt trying to go over right tackle. He is picked up there, and it looks like to be the nose guard. The big nose guard, McGarrah. He grabbed him from behind. The man underneath there is Nielsen. He came up from his defensive back position to help out. It'll be a third down and 3 with 3:40 left here in the fourth quarter. They get third down and about 1 as they give him 2 on the play. And the football is at the 48-yard line of the Scotties. They're going to look for Mr. Liebelt, and I think Mr. Hallock is going to get it. They're in the broken ball behind Martin. Liebelt in motion. They're going to hand off to Hallock. Hallock is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive play by the Havre Blue Ponies. Looked like linebacker Reber coming in there and made the stop. And there was no gain on the play, so a big defensive play from Reber of Havre. Maybe a gain of about a football's length. As the chains reset, it'll be fourth down at a half a yard. Scotties come out with Tim Connors wide to the right. Sealer in a slot to that same side. Liebelt and Halleck split behind Martin. Martin hands off to the big man, Liebelt. He puts his head down, gets over the 50. Just over 3 minutes left. They're doing what they want to do, Kurt, and that's from when the time they did the first fourth and down, they've taken a minute, 20 seconds off the clock. So Glasgow with a first down and 10 from the Havre 48-yard line. Liebelt in motion to the left. A handoff to Halleck. Halleck stacked up by a linebacker in there. A new linebacker into the game. We'll check that for you. Randy Witter. That's defensive tackle. And it is a pickup of 4. It'll be second down and 6. The football just shy of the Havre Blue Pony 45-yard line. The Scotties with possession. They come up with Tim Connors wide to the right, Sealer wide to the right in that slot right behind him. Hand off to Liebelt. Liebelt breaks it out of the left side, picks up 1 tackle, cuts it into the secondary, and a big gain and another first down for the Scotties. I think you've got to give those fourth down conversions to a few men up front. Greg Scanlon, Eric Wendland, Terrence Kessel, Chip Halverson, and Randy Cart. They have done the job on fourth downs this drive. Both Liebelt and Kenny Hallock have both carried 24 times. Mr. Liebelt has 144 yards and Kenny Hallock has 87. And the Scotties have the football, first down and 10 from the Havre Blue Pony, 33-yard line. Hand off to Halleck. Halleck breaks it over the left side, gets through the line of scrimmage, down into the secondary as he gets it down near the 24-yard line. It'll be maybe another first down for the Scotties. No, it is at the 25-yard line of Havre, where it'll be second down and 3. A minute 41 left in the football game. A timeout on the field. Havre wants to talk it over. The score 35-32. Glasgow on top by 3. And we are back here with a minute 35 left in this football game. Glasgow 35-32. After that last Havre timeout, they gave it to Liebelt. The Scotties did. He went over the left side for about 3. He got it down near the first down marker, and they are looking to get a third down conversion here as Liebelt goes over the right side. It looks like he picked it up as he edges it out near the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10, the Scotties, as he picked up about 3 yards there. A minute 30 left, 35-32 the score. First down and 10 for the Scotties from the Havre 20-yard line. And we'll be back with more in a minute. No timeouts for either team remaining. We're just over a minute left. The Scotties got 5 yards from Halleck over the right side on that first down and 10 play. Second down and 5 now as the football is just shy of the 15-yard line. Martin brings him to the line. He's got Sealer and Connors to the right. In motion, Liebelt to the left. Halleck over the left side as he takes it down over the 15-yard line. He gets it down about to the 12. with 42 seconds left here in the football game, and it looks like the Scotties will stay undefeated on the 1986 football season. 34 seconds, 32, and Havre fighting back. The time of possession, the key in this football game, the Scotties held on to it, just kept it out of the hands of the Havre offense. They're going to lock up an undefeated season as Mark takes it over the left side on a keeper, and that'll lock it up. Final score here going to be 35-32. Glasgow edging out a victory and will be undefeated, 8-0 on the season, and the #1 team out of the Eastern A Northern Subdivision. We got 14 seconds left in the football game, and I think they're bringing out the change is the reason the clock stopped with 14 seconds left. Havre, a valiant effort, down 35-16 with 4:52 left in the third quarter. Fought back and scored 2 touchdowns, one with 3:48 left in the third, one with 6:50 in the fourth. We got a flag or something. We've got officials talking to both teams. I'm not sure what's going on. It is offside on Glasgow, and I guess they're going to run one final play. Time's run out on the clock. It's all over for all intents and purposes, because I don't believe they're going to do anything but have Robert Martin have the ball snapped to Martin, and he'll drop to a knee and end it. The celebration should start then. Final play of the football game. And the Scotties wrap up that undefeated season. They're 8-0. Right now, it is Havre. They are 6-2 inside this conference. The final score here, 35-32. We're going to be back, recap the scoring, give you all the numbers on this football game when we come back with our post-game show in just 1 minute. 8-0 for the Glasgow Scotties on this 86 season, and they will be bringing the playoffs to Glasgow, at least the first round, and we don't know who they play or when they play next week. You stick around in Glasgow, and we'll let you know on that. And Havre in it as well, with Miles City beating Sydney tonight. Again, the final in Sydney there for you Havre fans listening in. It was 30-13, Miles City beating Sydney. So Havre will be the #2 team out of the Northern Subdivision at 6-2 on the season. Again, the final here, it was Glasgow 35, Havre 32. And for Mike Mitchell and Dave Ray, and for all you fans, we'd like to thank you listening along on KOJM and Havre. I'm Kurt Kittleson on KLTZ Glasgow. Good evening.
Scotty Football on KLTZ is all brought to you by the Fan Clan sponsors. When it comes to sports in Northeast Montana, no one covers it like the Fan Clan sponsors.